This is a Lucky Tackle Box Tournament Series for the month of March 2018. Let's see what we got. We got some fancy wrapping paper. We have a bait card. Talks about the tournament, the text and win, or join the mobile alerts. Then we have a Yozuri hardbait, Freedom Lure brushes jig, live target crankbait, Norman deep little N, Longer Hunt froglet, Bagley bait, Balsa shad, Cabin Creek express bug, Excite baits, Shad nasty, net bait baby packer, BY ultra hog, Yum bad mama, Woo tungsten finesse kit, Mustad ultra lock hook, VMC Ike approved NACO hooks. First off is the Yozuri 3DB minnow. They have a prism on the bottom that helps direct sun and make it look more lifelike. This is a floating jerk bait, size 90. It's got some little rattles, very light. It's a pain in the butt to open, so I didn't open it. Next up is the Freedom Lures brushless jig. These jigs are pretty cool because you can change out the hook to any kind of hook that you want. It's hard to see, but it spins off down there. It's got a keeper, nice skirt. I like how the eyelet to tie onto is recessed. It'll help it not get snagged so much. And the keeper will keep it weedless whenever you put on your trailer. That's nice. Next up is the Norman deep little N. Loud rattles, dives 9 to 12 foot. There's all the specs. Shows you how to tune it. I've never thrown one of these. It's almost too warm in Georgia right now for this. We'll give it a try though. Everything's starting to move up and get ready for the spawn, but we'll give it a try. Next up we have the Longer Hunt froglet. A lot of people don't understand what this bait is. They think it just looks like a turd or a stick, but it's pretty much a weedless spook or walking bait, whatever you call them. I like this color. It's a camo-ish color with a brown belly. Let's see, the color is toad. I can see that. It should work good. Next up is the Bagley Balsa minnow or shallow minnow. It's a LTB exclusive. I don't know if it's the color or the whole lure is exclusive to Lucky Tackle Box, but it's silent. Balsa floats real good, super light. These things are really, really nice. They get bit flat out. Next up is a Cabin Creek Bait Company Express Bug. This is like a green pumpkin color. It's a good little flipping bait. Be good on jigs, deep water if you got a hard bite or a tough bite, whatever. But these are perfect for flipping in cover and through heavy cover is what these are really good for. I dipped the tails in chartreuse, and probably you could sight fish or bed fish with them if you were in that stage. Next up is the Excite baits, Shad nasty, and a white pearl. It's a boot tail swim bait. These are made for swim jigs, really, because they have the slit in the belly, or a belly weighted swim bait. They're real good. They let the hook go in an additional ½ an inch versus you having to penetrate through the belly and hoping the hook goes out far enough. These are really limber, so they should have a lot of action underwater. Next up we got the net bait baby mad paca or paca scent salt pork fat. These are really good. They have a lot of action in the claws. They're a little fatter, they stand up good. They're hollow on the front, so you can put a rattle in there. Another good thing with these is you can fill it up with a rattle, and then put a weight in. Put a weight in first, then put a rattle, and you can kind of nose hook up here, how you would a drop shot, and just let it sink down, and then the flappers will kick up, and the hook will be right coming out of the top of the head. That's my secret way of doing these, but I love these little lures. Speaking of drop shotting, here's a 3-inch little ultra brush hog by BWA. I love BWA. They're very innovative, have so much awesome stuff out right now. The cool thing with this is you can also throw this on a little micro finesse jig like the ones by Z-Man, the shroom head ones, and throw these in real tight areas. If you know fish are stacked up, or even on a bed, they'll think something's messing with it. This thing will be, this should get bit. All size fish should eat this. Next we have the Yum Bad Mama. It's a flipping beaver bait. I mean, these are pretty self-explanatory. They get bit, Texas rig, or pegged on a back of a 4/0 hook is what it says. They're good for trailers too. Just don't have a lot of movement, so if you're on a tough, finicky bite and you're throwing into a school of fish, it'll be alright. But if you're trying to find active fish, it's hard unless you're punching and flipping. But these are definitely bite getting lures. They flat out get bit. Next up is the Woo Tungsten Finesse Kit. Comes with bobber stop, nail weights, some little tungsten weights, and then some drop shot weights and beads. There we go. It's an 1/8 ounce flipping weight, 1/8 ounce teardrop, 1/8 ounce skinny, 1/32 tungsten nail weights, flipping beads, and stops. Somehow I passed over this, a live target bait ball, the yearling. This color is blue chartreuse shad. Should dive around 6 to 7 foot. It's 2 inches. This will be good for pre-spawn or post-spawn fish. If you got this baby bait fish swimming around, they should smash this thing. Next up we have some 4/0 mustad hooks. These are, they say grip pin, but or ultra lock, I'm sorry. I thought they were the grip pin, but these are real stout hooks, good for fishing in cover. You can definitely jack them with these things. Then the final thing in the box is NACO hooks. They're Iconelli approved NACO hooks by VMC. They have a mono weed guard, needle comb point. These are really good for finesse fishing. A lot of people overlook NACO rigging, but it's starting to get big. I love throwing this on the cutter worms and even some of the burner worms. You NACO rig it and put a heavier nail weight in the bottom, put a burner worm on and drag it on the bottom. It flutters down good and makes just a different presentation that not everybody's throwing. Next up we have the Fish Hound with Nick Smith, the informative fisherman from Lucky Tackle Box. If you don't know that guy, he's been smashing them. Dude broke 2 records in 2 days. How about that? Talk about having them dialed up. He is on them. That spinnerbait is the Dobbins from last month, I'm sorry. That thing flat out smashes fish. It's a small profile, and it just gets bit from small fish to monster fish. It's awesome. But Fish Hound, you get coupons, gives you information. Normally you get a coupon to Tackle Warehouse, shows you how to tie a knot. It's different. Yeah, there's a coupon. Free face shield with your next order. Sign up for mobile alerts. And Fish Cigar. Again, this is a tournament series box for Lucky Tackle Box, the month of March. And I like this box a lot better than the last one. Still a few items from a different box, but I think they're on the right track with this. I like it.